As you watch this video, someone at this very moment is manifesting a life that once seemed impossible, using a single word you don't yet know. Imagine waking up without the weight of financial anxiety. Your phone rings. It's not a bill collector, it's an opportunity. You walk into the kitchen and see the sunlight pouring in, feeling peace in your chest. Life finally feels light. Now pause and think. How many times have you wished for something like this, but deep down didn't really believe it was possible? Maybe you've tried everything, read books, watched videos, repeated affirmations, and still nothing seems to really work. And it's not your fault. What no one told you is that there's a forgotten technique and a single word that can tap into a frequency of abundance that doesn't rely on blind faith or luck. This word isn't some magical internet formula. It comes from an ancient language spoken by none other than Jesus himself. A language that carries energy, vibration, intention. And as strange as it may sound, when used the right way, this word activates an almost automatic internal process where the world around you starts to respond differently. Sounds impossible? That's where the contrast lies. Because while many continue to doubt, others are quietly transforming their realities. And they all started just like you, skeptical and curious. But here's the thing, you won't hear this just anywhere. And if you click away now, you might only realize what you missed when you see someone else sharing how it worked for them. The choice is yours. Stay stuck in what you think you know, or allow something new, mysterious, and powerful to enter your life. The answer starts now, and it comes with a very clear promise. Now write in the comments, I allow the impossible to happen in my life. That simple act is the first step to shift your frequency. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now, because your new reality starts here. There is an ancient technique, forgotten for centuries, that uses not only the mind, but sound, vibration, and emotional intention to manifest real prosperity. It's not in modern self-help books or viral videos promising instant wealth, but it exists, and it centers around one word. A word so powerful it was used in ancient spiritual rituals by spiritual leaders who understood not only the visible world, but the unseen layers of reality. This word, spoken in Aramaic, the language Jesus spoke, carries an energetic vibration of peace, harmony, and abundance. And when used correctly, this word becomes an internal activation code, opening a channel between you and what you seek: money, calm, freedom. In this video, you'll discover this word. You'll understand why it was forgotten, and more importantly, how to use it daily to shift your vibrational frequency and align with opportunities that currently seem out of reach. But pay attention, this word will be revealed later on. And when it is, it won't just be a revelation. It will be a transmission, a key, a turning point. Now, if this content has already sparked something in you, a spark, an urge, a deep curiosity, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to the channel now. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs a fresh start. And most importantly, comment the phrase, "I am ready," below. Why? Because by doing so, you're sending a clear signal to the universe, and more importantly, to your own mind, that you're making space for this energy to enter. That comment is more than a click. It's a vibrational statement, and energy responds to intention. Thousands of years ago, in places where time was measured by the sun's shadow and wisdom was passed down through speech, there was a different kind of language, one that didn't just communicate ideas but carried frequencies. Every sound, every syllable, was a vibration with purpose. People didn't speak to inform, they spoke to transform. Spiritual masters of the time, including deeply influential figures, used these words not as rational commands, but as energetic triggers. There was one word in particular, a sacred word used in moments of silence before healings, in reconnection rituals. A simple word, but with a resonance that traveled through the body and touched the invisible. It wasn't explained, it was felt. It wasn't taught as a technique, it was lived as vibration. Over the centuries, this wisdom has been buried under the noise of the modern world. Language became logical, direct, sharp, and vibration was forgotten. But some records survived. Fragments preserved by mystics, occultists, scholars, and seekers. And the most surprising thing, when this word is revived, even today, even with modern voices, it still activates something. It awakens calm. It aligns chaos. It creates space for the new to enter. And most importantly, it tunes the inner self to a broader field, something many call abundance, others grace, and some simply total harmony. This word is the lost key to a language that is no longer spoken with the mouth, but with the heart vibrating in intention. And in just a moment, you will learn it. But first, it's important to understand why it still works, even after 2 millennia. Everything vibrates. This isn't poetry, it's physics. Every atom, every cell, every thought, everything that exists emits a frequency. Quantum physics has already shown that matter at its core is condensed energy. And more, this energy responds to intention, to observation, to consciousness. In practice, this means that what you feel, think, and believe is constantly influencing the invisible field around you. This field, which some call the universe, others collective consciousness, does not respond to what you logically want, but to what you emotionally vibrate. When you say you want prosperity but feel fear, insecurity, or scarcity, the field responds to your true vibration, not your empty words. Now imagine what happens when you align word, emotion, and intention into a single coherent frequency. That's exactly what the ancients did, intuitively. And it's exactly what modern science is now starting to prove with precision. Neuroscience studies show that the brain doesn't distinguish what's real from what's vividly imagined with emotion. This activates neural networks that, through repetition, restructure your belief system, behaviors, and even how you perceive and react to the world. Symbolic language, such as certain ancient sounds or emotionally charged words, acts directly on the limbic system, where our deepest emotions and oldest instincts live. In other words, a word that vibrates with peace, balance, and abundance isn't just beautiful. It rewires unconscious patterns, reduces stress, and shifts your energetic posture toward life. And here's something even more powerful: vibrational resonance. When you emit a vibration through sound, emotion, and focus, you naturally begin to attract similar vibrations. Just like a tuning fork vibrates in response to its matching note, the energetic field around you reacts to that signal. This isn't mysticism, it's frequency coherence. And the word that will be revealed carries exactly this frequency: deep inner peace plus vibrational permission to receive. That's why it doesn't need to be intellectually understood. It needs to be felt with intention and repeated with consistency. Because the universe, or the quantum field, or consciousness, however you want to call it, doesn't respond to the language you speak. It responds to the energy you emit. And when your internal vibration changes, even silently, the world around you begins to rearrange itself. People show up. Opportunities appear. Doors that were locked simply open. It's like tuning into a new radio station. The music was always there. You just needed to adjust the frequency. And the key to that is getting closer. You're about to learn how to activate this vibrational alignment in a practical way. But first, you need to know how to prepare your internal field so that this word can truly take effect. Now that you understand the power of vibration, the most important moment has arrived: training your internal frequency to receive. This doesn't require blind belief or complex rituals. It only requires presence, clear intention, and true emotion. Let's do this together. Close your eyes, or if you prefer, keep them open, but bring all your attention inward. Take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, counting to 4. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly, counting to 6. Again. This breathing slows the body and prepares your mind for a new vibrational state. Now, imagine a place where you feel completely at peace. It doesn't have to be real. Just allow your mind to build the scene. What sounds are around you? Is there wind, sunlight, the scent of nature? Are you alone or with someone? Feel it, the peace, the lightness, the calm that makes space for the new. Now, visualize, not just like a movie in your mind. Feel it in your body. See yourself receiving what you desire most. It could be money flowing into your account, an unexpected message with an opportunity, your smile as you pay off a debt, the freedom to say yes to whatever you want. Touch that image with emotion. If it's money, feel the weight of the bills in your hands. If it's freedom, feel the wind on your face as you walk without hurry. If it's tranquility, feel the silence of worry slipping away. Hold on to that emotion. It is the key. It is the code. Now, think of a word that represents total harmony. Don't say it yet. Just prepare the inner space to receive it. Meanwhile, understand this. What you're doing now is more than visualization. It's neural training. It's the creation of new pathways in the brain. It's the activation of areas that begin to recognize what used to be a dream as something tangible, possible, accessible. And the more you repeat this exercise for 2, 3, 5 minutes a day, the more your body will start to act as if it's already real. And external reality tends to follow the body that vibrates in the present. Because you don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are while you desire it. Now get ready. The word you're about to learn is not a charm. It's a vibrational portal. And the moment it is spoken with intention, in the right environment, like the one you are building now, it becomes an energetic command. In the next few moments, this word will be revealed. But when that happens, you will already know exactly how to use it, how to feel it, how to make it part of your daily alignment ritual. Because manifestation is not magic. It is emotion-loaded repetition with focus and consistency. And this you've already started to do right now. We've arrived at the quietest and at the same time the most powerful moment of this video. For centuries, this word was whispered by healers, mystics, spiritual masters. It wasn't written in commercial books. It didn't circulate on social media. It stayed alive in closed circles, passed from master to disciple, not to be understood, but to be felt. Today, it returns. The word is Shalom. Simple, software, circular, almost a whisper. Shalom, pronounced gently, as if exhaling peace from the soul. It's not just a combination of letters. It is a frequency. In the ancient language where it was born, it carries the meaning of peace, harmony, wholeness, and alignment. Not peace as the absence of conflict, but as the full presence of internal balance. When you say shalom, you're not calling for something external. You're reminding your body of who you are without the weight of fear, rush, or doubt. Say it softly now. Shalom. Feel how this word slows you down, how it seems to fit perfectly in the pause between one thought and the next. It is a vibration of reconnection. Some scholars associate it with the root of other powerful words in ancient languages, all tied to the concept of serenity, of returning to center. Others understand it as a vibrational bridge between the physical body and the higher mind. But more important than any etymological origin is what you feel when you repeat it with intention. Shalom doesn't need translation. It needs silence, presence, surrender. And now it belongs to you. Now that you've discovered the word, the next step is making it part of your reality. Shalom is not meant to be used as a magical word you say once and forget. It works as a frequency that must be repeated until your entire body comes into resonance with it. Think of it like a musical note that, when repeated every day, begins to reorganize your energetic field, not just around you, but within you. Here are 3 simple and powerful ways to incorporate Shalom into your daily routine. 1. Meditation with vibrational repetition. Find a quiet place, sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and begin to repeat, slowly and softly. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Don't just say it. Feel it. With each repetition, imagine a gentle light expanding from the center of your chest. This light represents balance, receptivity, and release. Let the word echo inside you. Do this for 5 minutes to start. Over time, increase the duration. This is your morning frequency alignment. 2. Intentional writing. Under the pillow, take a small piece of paper. Write the word Shalom. Just like that. Fold it carefully. Place it under your pillow before you sleep. Why? Because while you sleep, your subconscious stays active, and that word, vibrating there, close to your energy field, keeps working even when you're not aware. When you wake up, take a deep breath, touch the paper, and say once, Shalom. This reinforces the link between you and the field of silent abundance. 3. Guided visualization with Shalom at the center. During the day, if you feel anxious, uncertain, or simply want to reconnect, close your eyes and visualize your ideal life. See yourself living with fullness, freedom, and calm. Imagine the scenes with all your senses: touch, smell, sounds, textures, emotions. And at the center of that image, mentally repeat, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. That repetition, when done with emotion, embeds the image into your energy field. And the clearer and more frequent that image is, the more the external world begins to respond. Repetition is the key. It's not about force. It's about consistency. It's like tuning a radio. You turn the dial slowly until you find the right station. And when you do, everything aligns. The daily practice of the word Shalom works the same way. In the first few days, you might not feel anything. But after a week, 2, 3, something shifts. The vibration begins to feel familiar. The mind calms. The body responds. And small synchronicities start to happen. You'll begin to notice unexpected messages, unlikely encounters, feelings of clarity and confidence with no clear reason. This is alignment. It's the field beginning to speak back. But remember, Shalom is not a magic word. It's an internal lever. And the more you integrate it into your daily life, the deeper the transformation will be. It's natural at this point for a quiet question to arise. But does this really work for me? And that's a fair question, because throughout life, you've been trained to doubt the invisible, to believe only in what can be counted, weighed, measured. But everything that truly matters, peace, joy, love, intuition, has never been measurable. Shalom doesn't transform reality like a magic button. It transforms you, and when you change, what's around you inevitably starts to change as well. Here's the crucial point. Some results come quickly, others silently. Sometimes it's an unexpected call, a precise intuition, a new opportunity that seems to come out of nowhere. Other times, it's an internal shift, less anxiety, more clarity, a sense of being exactly where you're meant to be. That's how it starts. Not with fireworks, but with subtle synchronicities that build up until you can't ignore them anymore. That's why it's essential to cultivate two things: persistence and sensitivity. Persistence to keep going, even on days when you don't feel anything. Sensitivity to notice the small signs, because they are the ones that open the bigger doors. And above all, understand that abundance isn't just about money. It's about flow. It's about being at peace with the now and open to what's coming. It's about no longer fighting against time, against yourself, against the world. And all of that begins with conscious repetition, aligned vibration, and a new emotional pattern. If you've made it this far, it's because part of you has already started to shift, and that cannot be undone. You're not alone. Right now, thousands of people in different parts of the world are saying the same word: Shalom. It doesn't matter the language. It doesn't matter the belief. There's a common energy that unites all who vibrate in peace, in harmony, in abundance. And if you felt something different during this video, even the slightest shift, that's the beginning. Now it's your turn to anchor that energy. Write Shalom in the comments, not as an automatic gesture, but as a vibrational commitment, a sign that you are ready to receive. Share this video with someone who needs to find their center again. Like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the sound of abundance in your routine. Here, we're creating a real wave of transformation where every person who connects strengthens the field for everyone else. This is more than content. It's a movement, and you're already part of it. Shalom, breathe, and receive.